Okay. Mic check 1 2 1 2. I'm the Y2K collector, and I'm back. And I was surprised this week by Limited Run. I had gotten a couple email notifications that some pre-orders were coming in, and about 2 days later, they all rolled in. So I kind of wanted to just go over some of those with you. Also, a couple other pickups that I've made. None of these are like retro games. These are all more modern games, but I think these are games that people, anyone who collects would want to pick up because I could see these kind of becoming rare. So let's just jump into the big boy and not waste any time. We're just going to start off with River City Girls Zero. So this was a pre-order rather, that I had made. And I've been kind of straying away from doing these pre-orders, like these limited editions, just because I feel like a lot of times, I'm good with the coloring books and stuff. But I thought this limited edition was pretty cool because it does come with two figurines for the main characters, and it comes with like, different facial expressions you can pop on them, and like different hands and stuff like that. So this is definitely a limited edition that's worth it. I would definitely, I probably wouldn't even open this, to be honest with you. I would probably just download the digital version and play that and just keep this minty. But it does come with a limited run card. I'm sure you'll be able to get this at Best Buy at some point, like just the standard edition. But I thought that this was a really cool limited edition to get. So I went ahead and picked this up, or rather, it came in the mail. So really stoked about that. But I also got some other online pickups that I wanted to share. One of which was Gal Guardian's Demon Purge. Now, I had seen this in like GameStop and at Best Buy for a while, but I kind of assumed that this was one of those like turn-based RPGs, like one of the slow-paced RPGs. And this is actually like a Metroidvania, like Castlevania style adventure game, really. And so once I realized that was what it was, I then tried to go to see if I could find it at any of the GameStops or Best Buys, but of course you can't find it really at GameStop anymore, and I don't see this at Best Buy at all. So my last resort was Amazon, and I'm pretty sure that after a while you won't be able to find this on Amazon either, just because these types of games just become hard to find. So was glad I was able to get this while I could still find it for at least retail. Next game that I picked up, this isn't that new. I just hadn't gotten it yet, but this is Smelter by Red Art Games. This is again like another Metroidvania style, like 2D style game here. Just that whole action platforming, I'm really into that. That's pretty much all I collect for on the Switch, like action platformers, beat 'em ups, shoot 'em ups. I don't really stray from that. So Smelter was a really cool one. I'm not sure if this is gonna get like a US release, so I just picked this up just in case. Because again, this is one of those games that you just don't really see or hear about too much, but was glad I was able to get that Smelter for the Switch. Then locally, grabbed a copy of Crisis Wing for the PS4. They do have this for the Switch, but I didn't want it for the Switch for some reason. I did want to get this on the PS4. I thought playing it on a bigger TV screen on the PS4 would, make it more fun. But this is pretty much just like there's nothing really too special about this shoot 'em up to me. But it is cool. I like the whole art style. It does kind of remind me of Truxton with that whole like skull brain that you got there. Because when you do drop like your bomb, it pretty much just drops like a large skull head. So in that way, it does remind me of Truxton. But this is a cool one. Crisis Wing, I would check it out. You can get this at Video Games New York. Really cool one there. All right, so I'll go over these last couple pickups. So these were also pre-orders that came in, but first, this game came out, Mighty Goose. It came out for the Switch and for the PS4, I think. But there was a limited run version, so I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get the limited run version. So I just picked up this version from like Best Buy. This is a very fun run and gun shooter type game, and the graphics are beautiful on this game. Like, I really like this game. This is probably one of my favorite looking and playing games on the Switch. It's like Metal Slug. It feels like Metal Slug with a faster pace, The controls are a little bit different. You kind of got to get used to them, but just like the graphics and the gameplay and just the humor is really funny. I really like this game. So I got it just in case, like this must be like the standard version. Well, limited, I guess my limited run pre-order came in, and when I pre-ordered it, I got it for both the PS4 and for the Switch, and it came with these two pretty cool limited run cards. And like even the cards, I'm not even super into limited run cards like that, but just the art style, it's just so cool. There's something so like retro about it, like all the neon colors and stuff. I really like this. So anyway, pick these up, really cool. And so the limited run version comes with this cover art style, which is pretty cool. Like again, it gives me that whole Metal Slug feel, explosions everywhere, pumped with action. And then again, just some of those screenshots. This is just a really, really cool game. So I like this game, Mighty Goose. If you've never heard of it, check it out. Really cool game. The copy that I guess the package that I got from Limited Run did include a soundtrack. This is one of those few games. There's few games on the Switch that I would actually listen to the music. River City Girls is one. It's got some great music in that game. This game has some good music too. So this is one of those CDs. I have one of my cars is older, still uses like the CD. I don't have like any like MP3 hooked up or anything. So I'll probably pop this in and cruise out to this. But this is cool. Mighty Goose. This is a soundtrack I am gonna listen to. And then this is the PS4 version from Limited Run. Again, just that whole explosive look, you know, just really cool looking game. I like this. If you like Metal Slug, if you like Gunstar Heroes, if you like Contra, you'll like this game. And it also kind of reminds me of another game by Limited Run called Bomb Chicken. A little bit different, but Mighty Goose Bomb Chicken. Maybe they should do a sequel where these two guys team up. But Mighty Goose reminds me of one of those games that, like, when it comes out with a part 2, this part will become very expensive. And I've seen that happen with like Blasphemous. Blasphemous was a game that wasn't really all that expensive, and then like out of nowhere, it just became a very, very, very expensive game now. And I think like just like the regular copies of the game are really going for a lot. I think they're going for close to 100. But at any rate, these are the pickups. These are the games that I picked up. Modern stuff, nothing super retro, but I think again, some of these are going to be, you know, once they start coming out with like a part 2 or things like that, or they stop, you know, making releases or they run out of copies, I do see something like this game shooting up. So check this one out, Mighty Goose, if you haven't ever heard of it. It's a really cool one. Well, that does it for me. I am the Y2K Collector. You guys take it easy.